we's mighty proud of you. We wants to thank you for saving our town from being bombed.
'Twa'n't hardly nothing.
Hey, how's our guinea pig husbands doing up there in Washington?
Just fine. They's turning to right nice, pretty husbands.
Tell us about Washington, son. Is it run by a bunch of crooks?
No, sir, Pappy. Washington's right nice, pretty town. Everything's made of the big old white marble. And you can't hardly spit without hitting a national shrine. Right, Sam?
That's right. And I ought to know, 'cause I let her chew tobacco going a strong wind. That ricocheted round the Washington Monument, flew past old Abe Lincoln, and come to rest on Jefferson's dome.
Thank God it didn't hit none of the Confederacy.
Thank God. Thank God.
Sam got a $5 fine. They got a law up there that says you can't face a national shrine.
Never mind about no national shrine, son. Tell us about the government, all them crooks.
They ain't no crooks. As far as I can see, it's a right nice mess of people. And I can tell you right now that the country's doing just fine. Right, Sam?
You so right, boy.
Them city folks and we'uns are pretty much alike, though they ain't used to living in the sticks. We don't like stone or cement, but we is in agreement when we gets down to talking politics. The country's in the very best of hands, the best of hands, the best of hands. Them GOPs and Democrats each hates the other one. They's always criticizing how the country should be run. But neither tells the public what the other's gone and done, as long as no one knows where no one stands. The country's in the very best of hands. They sits around in this place they're at, where folks in Congress has always sat, just sits around on their excess fat. Up there they cause their thigh bones. They sits around till it starts to snow, jumps up and hollers, I has the floor, then sits right down where they sat before. Up there they cause their thigh bones. Them bones gonna rise again, so dignified and so wise again, while the budget dollars their size again, when they get up off of their thigh bones. The country's in the very best of hands, the best of hands, the best of hands. The money that they taxes us is known as revenues. They compounds the collateral, subtracts the residue. Don't worry about the principal or interest that applies. They're shipping all that stuff to foreign lands. The country's in the very best of hands.
Abner, we's mighty happy to see you back for say the Hawkins Day. And I'd like to remind you folks the race starts at 2 o'clock. So if you got any reading up to do, get to doing it.
Get your Sadie Hawkins Day equipment, running shoes.
What's your fastest running shoe?
What size do you want?
I think size 14.
That's pretty narrow, but it's available.
All right.
Mammy, where's Daisy? Why didn't she come to meet me?
Maybe she don't want no party, son. Then again, maybe she does.
Hi, Daisy.
Hi, Abner.
I sure missed you, Daisy.
I sure miss you too, Abner.
sure glad I got back in time for the race this afternoon.
You sure you still want to go through with it?
Sure, I'm sure.
Has you figured out yet how I'm gonna catch you so we both knows what we's doing?
Well, not exactly.
Well, I has. Just close your eyes and picture it. You takes off with your usual burst of brilliant speed.
Naturally.
Tails it right after you.
I sees it.
You heads out for Repulsive Rock.
I gotcha.
I takes a shortcut over half that boulevard.
I likes it.
You sees me coming and ducks off through Sour Valley Lane.
I'm a ducking.
I'm a-gaining on you and we's heading for the promised land.
Goose Screech Gulch.
Right.
I sees it now. As my feet start slipping in those goose feathers, you start to gain.
I'm gaining.
You's only a couple feet behind me.
Couple feet.
Your arm's reaching to grab me.
I'm reaching.
You grabbing. And then...
Yes?
I'm sorry, Daisy.
What happened?
I puts on a brilliant burst of speed and dashes out of sight.
You mean you still ain't gonna let me catch you?
Well, I sure intended to, Daisy, but now I just don't know.
Abner, you go!
But I knows this much, Daisy. I'm gonna get in that race this afternoon and do my darndest to let you catch me. And I want you to know that no matter what happens, I wishes you the best of luck. Because if anybody deserves me, you do.
Well, howdy, Daisy. What's on your scintillating and well-built little mind?
I was wondering if you could arrange to make the Sadie Hawkins Day race come out right.
Is that you catches little Abner?
Naturally.
Daisy May Scragg, you realize what you's asking? That I betray my neighbor, sell out my fellow man. What is there in this whole world makes you think that I could sink to such slimy depths of moral depravity and human degradation?
50 cents.
Could you make that $1?
Maybe could.
Alrighty, little Abner will be stopped today in that race by the only diabolical device in creation, fully guaranteed to freeze a fear-crazed bachelor in full flight.
Namely?
Stupid Defying Jones.
It's a deal.
Now move along, honey.
There's our man now. Oh, available. Come on over here and meet the Honorable General Bull Moose.
Welcome to Dog Patch, General. I'd say, what's your pleasure, sir? But I done see you brought it with you. Joe, we must stop Abner Yoakum dead in his tracks this afternoon, so that a passion out of here can catch him. There's only one man for the job, a refugee from justice hiding out in these here hills. A man whose name comprises the 3 foulest words in the English language, namely, evil eye for legal.
Evil Eye Fleagle, what's he like?
Picture the warm friendliness of a rattlesnake. Picture 6'2" of menacing manhood. Picture a hat covering the face of sinister rapacity. Picture 2 eyes peering out with supernatural powers of malevolent intent.
Someone call me?
Sashay over here and meet the general.
You actually paralyzed with your eyes? It's known in paralyzing circles as Fleagle's famous, fabulous, fracturizing whammy.
Can you put this whammy on Abner Yoakum long enough for Miss Bond Climax here to catch him this afternoon?
Naturally. Get the picture. Sadie Hawkins Day begins. Gun goes off, batches are running, the maidens are pursuing. Yoakum comes dashing by, I jumps up and down, rotates my eyeballs, rears back, and lets fly with a triple whammy, which hits the fleeing Yoakum smack in the back.
What happens?
His bone marrow freezes, his pancreas petrifies, and all of his red corpuscles and all of his white corpuscles stay stock still and stupidly stare at each other. Whereupon who dashes up and claims the body but this superbly stacked young lady.
He sees that.
With Yoakum, you can't always tell.
You guarantee a file?
Absolutely.
Fleeger, you deliver Yoakum, and you got a job with me for life.
At your service.
I have confidence in that little fella. He's the same color as money.
All right, you miserable, fair-crazed bachelors. When I fires off this gun, you will disperse, backside over tea kettles in all directions. When I fires off this gun again, this bevy of love-starved, Valentine-bleeding maidens will set off after you. There's no rules. Anything goes. All right now. Bachelors ready?
Yep.
Maidens ready?
Yes.
Say the Hawkins Day is officially... Wait a minute. No, yet. Say the Hawkins Day is officially begun. Ready, set, go!
Splendid. That will be all for you today. Thank you, Mr. Yoakum.
My pleasure, Your Honor.
Oh, my best wishes on your wedding. General Goldloose and your fiancée are waiting in the car.
Thank you.
Ladies, it's remarkable. All reactions utterly, completely, and precisely alike. What delicious conformity. What fantastic implications when you consider that whoever controls this Yoakum tonic may very well control the world. Think of the unbounded horizons of science when we can make all mankind look, act, think, feel, hope, dream, desire, buy, sell, inhale and exhale, exactly like these specimens right here. Oh, happy day when miracles take place and scientists control the human race. When we assume authority of human chromosomes and assembly line women in valuable men settle down in bush-potted homes. Oh,
Finsdale?
Yes?
Cedric Southwick, State Department.
State Department, what division?
Agonizing reappraisal.
I see. Please state your business.
How soon will you complete these tests on the effects of Yoakumberry tonic?
In a week or so.
Impossible. You have 48 hours. White House directive.
But why?
We've just learned that a certain power is about to release news of a scientific discovery of enormous magnitude.
Who is it, and what do they have?
I can't mention the country, but the indications are that it is a hydromatic convertible droshky.
A convertible droshky?
In the summer, it's a tractor. In the winter, a collective trailer. And it runs on a new secret fuel distilled from high-octane borscht.
And you can't tell me the country.
My lips are sealed, but you can see the urgency. The president insists that your test be completed by midnight tomorrow.
I see.
Good day, doctors.
Good day. Ladies, we'll have to upbeat our tempo. Smithborn, take the volunteers below for their mass spectrographic isotopic double dye thermal dye phonoscopes.
Yes, Doctor. Meg? To the rear, march.
Beg pardon, Dr. Finsdale, but just what is a mass spectrographic isotopic double dye thermal dye phonoscope? Smithborn, do you mean to tell me that you, a super secret scientist in the government's super secret laboratory, don't know what a mass spectrographic isotopic double dye thermal dye phonoscope is?
No, Doctor.
How did you get a government job?
Well, I was terribly loyal.
What is your IQ?
I don't have one. I was just loyal, that's all.
Just go! Quagmire, call Dogpatch and notify the wives that their husbands will be released tomorrow night. If they wish to come to Washington to pick them up, they may do so at government expense. Very well.
Oh, Dr. Finsdale, I don't want to seem stupid, sir, but just what is a mass spectrographic isotopic double dye thermal dye phonoscope?
How the hell should I know? I'm just terribly loyal, too.
Cheer up, Daisy. I know how you feel. I misses him, too.
It's a special off today, Sam. I got this cold, shuddery feeling, and I just know L'il Abner's in real mortal danger.
What makes you so sure?
I always get this terrible feeling when he's in trouble. It's a clutching, grabbing feeling. Right in here. Know what I mean?
Of course I do, honey. Every time I get that feeling, it's a mighty bit of gas. The approach of a creditor, or I've buttoned the wrong button on my drawers.
Oh, I'm so miserable, Sam.
If you feel L'il Abner's a real mortal danger, why don't you go to Mammy? Have her conjure up one of her visions. See if he's all right.
I didn't. She's inside conjuring up a vision right now. But I don't know whether she can conjure all the way to Washington.
Oh, don't you worry about Mammy. She can conjure all right.
But I sure wish she'd hurry. I can hardly wait to get there.
I wonder what they looks like.
Hey, where are y'all going?
We're leaving for Washington to pick up our newly beautified husbands. Yeah, the government sent for us.
Say, what y'all got there?
We bought these from Available Jones.
It's a special happiness guaranteed on your second honeymoon do-it-yourself kit.
Well, what's in there?
Black last nighty, some sweet-smelling perfume, and an album of background music for Rammer of the Jungle.
Dee Dee, will you see L'il Abner when you're up there? We'll look him up. Be sure and tell him that I hope he'll be happy. Sure, Daisy, we'll tell him. Come on, we gotta get down to the station and pick up our tickets. Bye, Daisy. Bye, Sam. Oh, they's all so happy I could almost cry.
Now, everything's going to be just fine.
How can it be? Now that my man's gone, I'll just never get married.
What'd you say that for?
Who'd want me now? I've waited around so long, I'm just plumb wasted away.
That may be, honey. But what you got left over with is a hell of a lot more than what most folks starts out with.
No, Sam, I looked in the mirror this morning, and there's no doubt about it. My good years are gone.
I guess you're right. After all, you is pushing 18.
I'm past my prime.
What a shame.
And I'm losing time.
Yes, the old clock's run down.
17 last spring.
My, what a wasted life.
Still without a ring.
Would you become my wife?
I'm past my peak.
Use an early antique.
Look at this physique.
Just hear the old bones creak.
Where there was a glow.
There ain't a glow no more.
Now the wrinkles.
Where art thou, Romeo?
Mariana, don't you, Mariana?
87-year-old hag.
When using this position, you lose your disposition.
All the time it's nag, nag, nag.
Life's like a song
And the happiest thing,
when you're young and strong.
most every day is spring.
But it's just a crime.
You can't get off the dime when you're past your prime. You's past your prime.
Getting grumpy and gray.
Who's on overtime?
Ain't making take-home pay.
Every sun that sets
All through the day I fret.
brings you more regrets.
And larger silhouettes.
You's climbed the heights
Eye is over the heat.
of romantic
My
nights.
hand has lost its skill.
Comes the cruel
Eyes
dawn.
feeling pale and drawn.
Love, her boy has gone.
Doggone. I ask you who's elated when you've been isolated like a mummy underground. When you is antiquated, boys ain't enchanted. They prefer you
In the round,
Life's just like pie.
huckleberry or peach,
When you're young and spry.
heaven's within your reach.
But it's just a crime.
How can it be sublime when you're past your prime? When you're past your prime. When you're past your prime.
Oh, why did I do it? Why did I have to go on Coulter? Oh, my boy, my poor baby boy.
What is it, Mammy? What'd you say?
Oh, you was right, child. You was right. He is in terrible mortal danger.
What is it, Mammy?
They means to kill him.
Who does?
General Bullmoose. I seen their whole miserable plan. They means to kill little Abner soon as he's married Miss Appassionata.
Now you're sure you conjured a real and true vision?
Sure you was tuning on the right
I'm
channel?
Coulter like I always do. They gonna kill little Abner. That's what. We gotta do something.
We gotta act fast.
We gotta get to Washington. Easy. I desire to wed with you.
Tisha, earthquake?
I loves you, gal.
Not now, we's in terrible trouble.
Marry me. I'll do anything for you. How we ever gonna defeat a strong force like General Bullmoose? Name someone you don't like.
We ain't got any power.
I'll bash in his skull.
Nobody's strong enough to. Earthquake? Little Abner's in terrible trouble up in Washington. Maybe get killed if we don't help him out.
A crying shame. Now, if you marry me, I'll be willing to.
All right, Earthquake, I will.
I'll be willing. You will?
Easy.
What are you saying?
On one condition.
What's that?
You comes up to Washington and uses your brute strength to help save little Abner's life.
If I does, you solemn promise give your old self to me?
I solemn promises to give myself to you,
Body and soul?
body and soul.
One at a time, or both together?
You take your pick.
Lady, you just got yourself no passport ecstasy.
Not now, we ain't got time. Come on, boy.
Wait a minute, Earthquake. We gonna need help. You get those ordinary scrags and anybody else that can scrap and tell them to bring their socializing clothes.
Fish and soup.
That's right. We's heading for a high society country. And when we get there ain't gonna be anyone any soupier or fishier than we is. Let's go.
You idiot! Didn't you get to come into the Lados test?
I tried for a day and a half, and it's no use. Yoakum gives them rights at midnight tonight.
Midnight, is it? Well, I'm not taking this line down. If I can't get possession of the Yoakum Bad Tonic, I'll at least get Yoakum to tell me the secret formula. And there's only one man for the job. Press my evil eye Flieger button.
See it for me, boss?
Flieger, only got until midnight to get a secret formula out of Yoakum. You got a whammy little man, make a man tell the truth?
Naturally, it's known as Fliegel's famous non-prevaricating, versatizing truth whammy. Now, what do you want on this whammy? The truth, the whole truth, the half-truth, or a little of each?
You mean you got a half-truth telling whammy?
In Washington, it's one of my biggest items.
But Bolsey, what happens to Yoakum after you get the formula?
We proceed with Fliegel's original plan.
Right. I gives him my suicidal sports car whammy. He jumps in some handy Jaguar, drives himself off nearest cliff.
Capital. Brass tells him at once.
Okay, who gets him loaded?
Loaded?
My truth whammy only works when the victim's gas pickled under the influence of alcohol.
But Bolsey, you know Abner doesn't drink.
Why not?
He says he's 100% red-blooded American. And no 100% red-blooded American drinks, smokes, and naughty jokes. Next pets are small too.
The New Gate is country a population of 160 million.
Some oversexed subversives.
There must be some way to get that boy to take a drink.
What about the society party you are giving us tonight?
Oh, yeah, we got him. No 100% American would dare refuse to toast his prospective bride. Champagne all right?
Champagne's perfect.
Good. Then proceed as planned. Now remember, each of us has a part to play. You too, Appassionata.
But Bolsey, what if I make a mistake and louse everything up? What then?
You'll be pushing those 28 flavors by noon.
We gotta work fast. Earthquake and Sam, you head on back to the gate. Tell the others to stand by in case we need them. Abner's coming. Now you two scoot.
What do you mean, gal?
You know L'il Abner never go of his own free will. He lives by the cold of the hills, and he's promised to get married.
But they's gonna kill him.
Don't make no difference. He'd die first before he'd break his promise.
But Daisy, child.
Mammy, let me do it my way. There's just one way to do this. I'll just have to use my feminine wiles.
Feminine wild.
Daisy, what are you doing here?
I just had to come, Abner.
How'd you get in?
I sneaked in. I just had to see you once more.
Gosh, Daisy, you're sure a sight for sore eyes.
Am I, Abner?
You sure is.
Well, I come up here, Abner, because since I knows you so well, I thought I might be able to give your intended some advice.
Advice?
About some of the things that makes you happy.
Sure sweet of you, Daisy.
Like how much cream and sugar you likes on your cold pork chops.
Miss Passionetta ain't the cold pork chop type.
And how to dig your special worms and bait your hook. But most of all, how to fix up your home. So it'd be a nice, loving home. Like the one you and I might have had.
Would have been a right nice one, too.
Remember that piece of land you always liked?
Smack between Poison Oak Gulch and Contagious Lane.
Right behind the school.
Nice view of the skunk works.
Walk walking distance from unnecessary mountain.
Sure, pretty spot.
Oh, we'd had a sweet little place, Abner. Not some big old cold house like this one. Just close your eyes and picture it.
I can see a rocking chair and a lamp.
And love, Abner, don't forget love. You can tell when you open the door. You can tell when it's all in a home. Every picture you see seems to say, where you've been too long away. The laughter rings and the tea kettle sings like the people who live in the room. And the clock seems to chime, come again anytime. You'll be welcome wherever you roam. You can tell when there's love in a home.
You can tell when you open the door. You can tell when there's love in a home. Every table and chair seems so strong. Come on in, sit a spell, stay a while. You almost feel you've been there once before. By the shine and the glow of the room, and the clock seems to chime. Come again anytime. You'll be welcome wherever you roam. You can tell when there's love in a home.
Abner, you and I can still have that little home.
How?
Run away with me now.
I can't.
Oh, yes, you can.
You know I can. I gave my word.
But Abner!
Besides, Miss Passionetta's pounding to marry me, and I ain't even to break no more hearts than I already had.
Then run for your life, Abner Yoakum. That's right, they's aiming to kill you. That General Bowman's and your precious intended.
How can you say such a terrible thing?
I just heard them say it right here in this very room.
Daisy, I'm starting to get angry, counting your poor gal still miserably in love with me.
But Abner!
For which I can't blame you, because I can understand how it could happen.
Then run for your life, Abner Yoakum.
Daisy, I want you to go back to Dark Patch and forget all about me.
No, Abner!
You heard me. I have spoken.
Mary, Pappy, did you hear?
I sure did. Come on, gal, let's get earthquake and the rest through that gate. We're gonna save that boy's life whether he wants it or not, even if we has to bust into the ballroom tonight.
Yeah.
Is there no end to these indignities, these outrages? Who would dare crash one of my parties?
You sent for me, General?
What's this nonsense about disturbance at the front gate?
It's true, sir. A mob of horrible-looking hillbillies say they've arrived for the party.
It's that rabble from Dog Patch. They weren't invited.
There's a little old lady with a pipe. She says she's Yoakum's mother. She says if you don't let them in, it would look awfully suspicious, like you were trying to hide something.
What's that?
She said something about going straight to Drew Pearson.
Drew Pearson? I can't afford an instant tonight. We don't have until midnight to get the secret formula. All right, let him in.
Let them in, sir?
Yes, clean him up, make him presentable, put him in the west wing.
Yes, sir.
No, put him in the east wing. Wind comes in from the west.
Yes, sir.
You go find Yoakum. Make sure he doesn't know they're here.
Right.
Now, I want a group of men placed discreetly around the grounds, but unobtrusive, you hear me? I don't want to embarrass my guests.
General, you're not really serious about letting those miserable hillbillies into your home.
My boy, you gotta expect this kind of thing these days. There's no limit to what you have to do to get your hands on a measly couple of $1 billion.
What if they should be seen? Think of your dignity.
Dignity? That's a thing of the past. Astor, Rockefeller, Vanderbilt, They could afford dignity. They didn't have to go through all this modern-day nonsense, all these newfangled progressive ideas. Old age pension, Social Security, filtered cigarettes. I told them, but they wouldn't listen. I said, you put a radical like Herbert Hoover in the White House, and they call it progress. Progress is the root of all evil. Progress is the cause of it all. Our living standard's now so good, I had to change my neighborhood. Billionaires are getting old-fashioned. Labor is the newfangled craze. These crummy basic minimums are getting so high. The workers at the plant are living better than I. My lawyers all advise me that it's cheaper to die. Bring back the good old days. Progress is the root of all evil. Wall Street is the worst of the lot. How can you stop the market? How? The SEC will not allow. Money nowadays is no problem, not with all these new giveaways. I went to see a television quiz show today. I thought at least I'd wind up with the caddy coupe. But damn it if they didn't try and give me away. Bring back the good old days.
Now then, don't hurt them. They're my kinfolk.
I hate to do this, my boy, but I'm sure you understand.
Can't rightly blame you, General. They ought to behave this way.
All right, start moving.
Quick, do something!
Just a minute. Everybody wait up. General Goodman, sir, we saw the cause of disturbance, but we was under the impression that you aimed to hurt our good friend Abner, whose we's loves and adores. Preposterous. But we's wrong, so we go quietly.
Don't go crossing!
Snake in the grass!
Earthquake, you's a gentleman.
Thank you, Abner. But I sure would like to solve the pile of friends. So I'm asking you, Brother Bull Moose, if we could join you in a toast to Abner and the future Mrs. Yoker. Why, you know, good miserable. Well, I'm not one to harbor a grudge. Waiter, champagne.
Told you he was friendly like.
To the bride-to-be, may the flower of innocence burst into blossom and bring joy to this fine young man.
There is a ricochet truth rendered by Mr. Bull Moose.
You lovable rat, we got him!
Yeah, we got to tell the truth.
Mr. Policeman, just you listen. General Bull Moose, is you or is you not a no good double-crossing thieving crook?
Would you repeat the question?
Is you or is you not a no good double-crossing nagging crook?
Yes, madam, I am.
And just what did you intend on doing with Abner Yoakum?
Subject him to Evil Eye Flegel's truth whammy.
So he tell you?
The secret formula of Yoakum tonic.
Whereupon you intended to?
Further use the nefarious E.E. Flegel.
The purpose being?
To put a suicidal whammy on the gullible Yoakum.
Whereupon the poor fool would?
Jump into my fastest sports car.
And subsequently?
Drive himself off the nearest cliff.
Making it seem like?
Accidental death.
When for real, true was?
Cold-blooded, premeditated murder.
There you have it. A confessed murder. Take him away.
Attention, everyone. All residents of Dogpatch are hereby ordered to return to their homes immediately to resume order of evacuation.
Are you crazy, man?
The boat's been called off.
A special bus inside to transport you back to Dogpatch.
What about our Yoakum tonic?
Tests have been cleared a failure. Attention, all you women whose husbands have been used as guinea pigs, a special bus will take you back to the laboratory immediately. Mr. Yoakum, I'm afraid you'll have to come along with them.
What for?
To find out back at the laboratory. Step lively, everyone. This way, Mr. Yoakum. Come along, ladies.
Wait a minute. You just come with me. I'm your fan squid.
Please, not till I find out what's gonna happen to Little Abner, please.
But remember, use mine forever and ever.
Yes, Earthquake, I'm yours now.
If anybody told the truth, if I had to do it all over, I'd admit that honesty pays. To win this case is gonna cost me so many bob. I guess I'll have to get myself a government job, or else I'll find another Teamster union to rob. Bring back the good old days. Bring back the good old days.
Where's our husband? What's gone wrong? Is he in trouble? Is they hurt?
We don't understand.
Ladies, quiet, please.
So where is they?
In a moment, you'll see for yourselves. Please, step this way. All right, let the subjects enter.
Is they our husbands? They is beautiful. Look at them muscles.
They is gorgeous.
Ain't nothing wrong with them.
That I want fixed. Madam, would you embrace your husband, please?
Would I? Oh, boy. Zeke, it's me. Zeke.
Ladies, would you embrace your husband?
Yay! Oh, boy, Luke.
Hi, Clove.
Hey, what's wrong with them?
They don't care about us no more.
How come?
Ladies, the tests have tragically demonstrated that while Yoakum tonic makes men physically perfect, eternally youthful, and incredibly attractive, they, unfortunately, lose all romantic interest whatsoever. My God, they's all become Little Abners.
Precisely. You can't do that to us. I'm sorry.
What's we gonna do now?
It's inhuman.
Why do we ever let them come?
I'm sorry.
But you can't leave them like this.
You just can't.
Put them back the way they was. Oh, put them back the way they was. They was dumb, they was heathen, but at least they was breathing. So whatever else you done,
they sure done their duty and they made the boudoir buzz. Put 'em back the way they was. They was long, lean and lanky, but they loved hanky-panky, they did things that outdone does. Put 'em back the way they was. They was vile-looking varmints, wearing vile-looking garments, but they knowed our his from hers. Put 'em back the way they was. Put 'em back the way they was. The way they was. Oh, put 'em back the way they was. They was no Shakespeare's lovers, but they warmed up their covers, covered as they was with fuzz. Put 'em back the way they was.
Sorry, ladies, but it's time to go now.
Miss Scientist Lady, you can't leave them like this. I'm sorry. Mr. Army, what is we gonna do?
Return to Dog Patch.
With our husbands?
They must remain here. Please move along now. I'm really sorry. Move along.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I never would have believed it.
This ain't the way they is, and I'm the way I am, because I've been taking Yoakum Bear tonic all my life.
Regretfully true, Mr. Yoakum.
Oh, that no good, miserable tree.
The bus is waiting. Do they all go?
All except these men and Mr. Yoakum. You'll have to stay for further study. This way, men.
Well, Daisy, I guess it's just goodbye for a while.
This is goodbye forever.
Why?
I promised Earthquake that if he'd come up to Washington and help save your life, then me and him would get married. And so he's gonna.
Earthquake, could I have one little moment alone with Daisy before you leaves?
Please, please.
No messing around.
No messing around. Oh, Abner.
I know it's how you feels, Daisy, but you gotta go through it. We lives by the code of the hills, and a promise is a promise.
Maybe there's something we can do.
Too late now. And don't you worry none. Earthquake's bound to be a fine man once he's married up with you.
Ain't never gonna be like it could be with you.
Please, Daisy.
You deserve two arms to hold you, namely mine. There to comfort and enfold you, rain or shine. Say the word and I'll wait forever, no matter what you do.
It's time, Daisy. Come on.
All right, Earthquake.
You're gonna have to hurry your goodbyes.
I've done it. It's all my fault. I ruined my own boy.
Mammy, I got something to say.
Hush up. Should have never given that tonic. I should have known that.
Now, Mammy, I'm gonna be heard.
I said hush. Why didn't I have more sense? Why didn't I realize?
Now, Mammy, you gonna listen.
Hush up, you little pipsqueak.
Yes, up.
What?
I got some private talking to you, my boy. By God, I'm gonna do it.
But baby.
You get woman. I'll see you when I get back to Dog Patch. If not, takes the notion to.
But baby.
Get your ass smoking. Boy, come in here. Sonny, suppose I told you that maybe a way to get you and your friends out of your miserable condition.
Happy, please, don't make light of something so serious.
But yeah, son, it's a sure way.
What is it?
Special potion developed by a beloved founder, Jubilation Tea Cornball.
Happy I'm after taking enough potions and tonics already.
You haven't taken Cornball's powerfully potent, perpetually passionizing and romanticizing potion.
Happy? Could that potion romanticize me and put these boys back the way they was?
I can tell you, son, it's when I was your age, I had a mighty old trouble myself. So I took me little swig of that potion.
What happened?
As I wiped my lips, your sweet little ugly mama came walking by. But I can only tell you, that dried off, sawed off little creature looked at me like Mary Miles Minter, Lillian Russell, and Kim and all that rolled into one.
Well, boys, what are we waiting for? Come on, let's go.
Wait a minute! There's one special important condition that goes with this potion. It only works if it really and truly wants it to work.
Oh, I does, Pappy, more than anything in the whole world.
Abner, my boy. How about you, boys?
We does too.
They get moving this wind ain't wait for man nor beast. And with earthquake, that covers both ends.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Western Union wants to send me a telegram to Mammy Yoakum, Daisy Mae Scragg, and Marion Sam. Dog Patch, USA. Message? Just 3 words. Stall, stall, and stall.
All right, Sam. We only got 20 minutes, so start festiviating with the festivities. Earthquake, why don't you wait until we's relocated?
No way! With all that shoving around, why the Queen's liable to shove itself right under the deck?
Now, Earthquake?
So start festiviating.
Very well. Dearly beloved, we is gathered here today. Earthquake, I just can't do it.
Can't do what?
I can't shortchange it. You want my full $8 wedding, and I gotta get in the $8 mood. And there's no telling how long it's gonna take me to get there. Woo, what's that? Dearly beloved, dearly beloved, dearly beloved, dearly beloved, there it is!
Wait, just what do you think you're doing?
Get married.
Are you out of your mind? The plane and the bomb are on their way. Dogpatch must be completely evacuated in 20 minutes.
All right. We'll be out here waiting for a while.
Be sure that you are, or I'll have the army move you out by force.
You heard the lady, Sam, so get to the I-dozers.
That's right, Sam, proceed. Only I do wish you'd wait, Earthy dear. Count on this wedding's gonna mean so much to my kinfolk.
Oh, why, of course.
Since they's all gonna move in with such a nice new home.
Why, of course, my dear.
With their new rich relative.
Rich relative? Who?
Why, you, of course.
Me?
You don't think a Scragg would let another Scragg go homeless as long as he was related to anyone as well-heeled as the world's dirtiest wrestler?
You mean you want them 3 miserable Scraggs to come live with us?
Naturally, the others will be along directly.
Others?
I sent Speedy McRowder to tell them all the good news. I knew you'd want it that way, Earthy dear.
Well,
Well, upon my soul, if it isn't Uncle Unsociable Scragg and his 3 fine children, unthinkable, unwashable, and unbearable. Say hello to your new rich cousin. Hi.
And look who's coming out of the swamp. It's the Scarsdale Scraggs.
Well, upon my soul, if it isn't the Scarsdale Scraggs.
Well, Sam, ain't you got some marrying to do?
I sure has. Well, batten down the hatches and grab a hold of each other while I let's fly with my $8 wedding. Dearly beloved, we is gathered here today.
Such a dearly beloved.
To put an unfortunate, miserable creature away.
Better he was hung first.
Remember poor Adam who got married and so began that miserable
inexplicable race of creatures known as the married man. Then think about Samson, who was Israel's strongest male. The strongest. Till little Delilah went and gave him a ponytail. State your objections or forever hold your peace. He's telling you state your objections. You sign in a genuine, permanent, ironclad lease. Never no escape clause. Don't let me influence you in saying those fatal words. Fatal words. Just let me remind you, getting married is for the birds. For the birds. Now, if you still wants this little girl as your lawful mate, by powers invested, I pronounce as you man and...
Wait! Stop this wedding!
What do you mean, stop the wedding?
I might claim Daisy May for myself.
You!
You'll laugh at the corner side of your face when Pappy gets here with Carl Horn's romanticizing potion.
There ain't no such potion.
Oh, yes, there is.
Wait a minute. Maybe there is, and maybe there isn't. But I got something to say. This fine young girl, why, she loved this boy all her life. And even if it means giving up my passport to ecstasy and all these fine family ties, I'm willing to make the sacrifice.
Hey, what about our passport? Well, you can't do that.
Besides, there's no such potion.
Oh, yes, there is. I got it. Here it is, son. Thanks, Pappy. Now, remember, it only works if it really and truly wants it to work. Oh, I does. I sure does.
What was in that jug, Pappy?
Just a little bit of creek water. Just some plain old creek water. Daisy.
Abner.
You take Daisy May for your wife, I does. And Daisy is you agree.
I reckon I always was.
And so with my blessings I pronounce as you.
Wait, look who's here. It's our husband. Pappy, give me that. Hey, leave some of that stuff for me.
Just got one little word.
Not one word, not one syllable.
But just one more word.
Out! Do you hear me? Out! On your way!
Come on, let's go. Get the statue.
We ain't leaving at our statue of jubilation. Hey, something fell out of the statue.
Will you, in the name of reason, please get out of here?
Something signed of Abraham Lincoln.
There are trucks. Abraham Lincoln?
Just listen here. Because of his lack of strategy, his military blunders, and his general ineptness, John will single-handedly encourage the North to win this Civil War. A grateful government dedicates a statue of General Jubilation T. Cornpone, proclaiming it a national shrine. A national shrine?
Good God, it's a national shrine.
And you can't deface a national shrine.
Huh?
You can't deface it, you can't move it, and you can't bomb it.
You're absolutely right. I'll notify Washington. Citizens of Dog Patch, the evacuation is ended.
And so with my blessings I pronounce as you.
Wait!
Boy. This joyful event cannot be consummated until we pay homage to the one man who made it all possible, who romanticized this boy, who put them back the way they was, who saved our town from being bombed. None other than that beloved man sitting up there on that horse, Jubilation T. Cornpone.
No.
Georgia boys.